if you want to know what the economic policy will be, that's for those countries. You can just listen in, have an idea of what they do. But of course, 1:30 p.m. Tuesday, there will be CPI. Now, consumer price index is a measure of inflation, and of course, lots of traders always want to key in, and of course, to make money in those currencies. So, for example, on Tuesday, 1:30 p.m., you might want to, take advantage of CPI coming from Canada and trade Canadian dollar against currencies like USD, currencies like pound, currencies like euro, currencies like yen, currencies like AUD, whichever one you want, where you can trade it. All right. There's a strategy to do that. You could use the pre-news strategy, which plays trade like a few minutes before the news. There's a strategy for that. And of course, they can need the at the news strategy, which is you check. That means your internet feed has to be very good. You check the events, and of course, you listen to. Sorry, even before you check the events, you check the events, you refresh, and of course, you clearly, interpret what the event is all about. And of course, you place trade according to that report. And of course, there's also post-news strategy, which says that you can wait 15, 20, 30 minutes after the news dissipates, you can now place a trade. So whichever one you choose, you'll be fine by 1:30 p.m. Tuesday. But of course, that doesn't stop us from, moving forward as long as God spare our life. Moving on to late in the evening of Tuesday, where we'll be looking at the FOMC member, Waller speak again, and BOE, Bank of England, Governor Bailey speaks. Those are speeches anyway. I already talked about speeches. How you can listen in and find out what the policies, the economic policies of the bank as to the economy of either Britain, Euro, US, Canada, wherever they are, governing from. Now, on Wednesday, we'll be looking at the cash rate for New Zealand. Now, cash rate is actually just like you have in Nigeria, you have the CBN interest rate that normally come like maybe every month or 2 months. Okay, so cash rate is a big deal, all right, in those regions of New Zealand, Australia, that RB New Zealand also come out with their own policy rates. Now, you might want to do this by 3 a.m. on Wednesday. So you take note of this on your calendar. So if you want to know more, and of course, so on and so forth, even on Wednesday, CPI for pound, and of course, on Thursday, manufacturing PMI, that's purchasing manager index, both for manufacturing and for sales, for services. And of course, on Friday, there'll be retail sales, there'll be reserved OUM consumer sentiment, for USD and so on and so forth. So those are the news. And of course, remember where you can get this is in your Forex Factory. The website address once again is www.forexfactory.com. So you might want to register as a member, and of course take advantage of the forums in there. Okay, that's in your spare time if you want to study, what traders are doing all over the world on that trading discussion. Okay, so you can look at a lot of things. So beyond what we teach you here under market review, these are websites you can go to and have an informed opinion as to what the price will do on the chart. Okay, and of course, you can learn from people's problem, right? I always say that it's best to learn from people's issues than for people to learn from your own issue. So, for example, when you look at a trade like my biggest problem, okay, so it could be that the person is trying to talk about some things or some issues he has with trading. Of course, you can learn from that. So those are the things I said. Let me quickly share with you in the first 10 minutes of this conversation while we wait for more people to join us. Of course, we'll go straight to technical analysis very fast. Okay, give me a second. Let me just switch my screen to my chart. Now, in this session, that's the technical analysis and technical review. We'll be looking at some currencies, some commodities, and of course some indices. Right now, I don't have any screen on my chart. I don't have any chart. All right, that means I'm not looking at anything right now. And of course, I'm going to be starting with currency. And the one I would like to start with is the cheapest of them all, which is the euro dollar. So allow me to just click on here. That's the shortcut. Okay. Now, if you want to open your chart, if you're on laptop like this, and you don't have any chart, blank screen like mine, there are 2 ways to do that. I will say that's it. This one is for people that are joining new. Now, the long shot, that means the longest route is for you to come around and click on file and click on new chart. This one will take you to this part where you can see some folders. Of course, it is from these folders you can open a new chart. Okay, you can go there and open, for example, euro pound. And then you can, begin to analyze as to what you want to do. Now, the shortest cut, which is the one I prefer, is to skip I go straight to this button right here that says create a new chart. Now this green one. Now once you click on it, takes you to this part where you can just go to anything you want. So you have skipped just one step. Instead of clicking on file, you are creating a chart directly, and of course you can go to anything you want, Euro USD. Now, for me, and for Euro USD this morning, based on what you can see on the screen, okay, without actually dragging or anything or even analyzing, it's obvious that the price of Euro dollar has been moving up recently. Of course, now when the price is moving up like that, you might want to use, like we talked last week, for the people that listen, you want to use trend line. You might want to use moving averages. You might want to use support and resistance. You might want to use channels, to tell you what the price is doing. So based on what this price has been doing in recent time, this is a brand new week, remember? So personally, I would personally say that the price might want to go down. So you might want to be looking to sell Euro USD this week, right? Or this day, right? Let me just say this day. When I say this day, that means really, if you're a trader and you're interested, you might want to be looking to sell. That means you can be doing instant executions around your chart. Okay. Now, when I say looking to sell, it means that the price might actually, want to descend. Now, let's quickly check why I feel that the price might want to descend. If I plot, forgive me. Let me just switch this chart to a template. You can easily, recognize that the white background template, and of course, still zooming in. So a simple trend line will suggest that the price has been going down over a period because there has been a retest. But, since nothing lasts forever, you also expect that even as the price is going up, you also expect that the price will also, undulate, like fluctuate. Okay, with that, you can also plot that the one you are seeing on the screen, the red line is the descending or regression, line. And of course, there could still be an ascending one. This is the first one. Like ascending that you can use, and this will be the second one. Okay, ascending that you can also use. This will be the third one that you can also use. Okay, so looking at these three trend lines that I plotted on the screen for you, so what I expect for the price to do is to come back for any of these three lines. These are the three support lines that you can see. So what I mean is, Euro USD still want to go up, no doubt, but then it won't just continue to push up like that without coming for support. It's only support that can push price. Like I was teaching in another state, which is Crude last week. I said that it's only when the price come back for a support. Like for example, now I don't know how to kind of like describe this. When you say, okay, for example, I use a politician for an example in that class. I said, if you look at a politician, before a politician can win election, what do they need? They need a support, they need a base. Okay, you need people to support them. If you come out, for example, if you say, oh, you are the one that knows all, you don't have a base, you don't have a support, you will not win. Okay, the reason why politicians that right now, I don't want to mention no name, I don't want to mention anybody's name, and win is because they have a support. Now, without the support, you will not go far, even in your real life. Without the support, you will not go fight. In your family, your personal life, somebody needs to support you. So even price on the chart behaves that same way. Without the support, the price will not go far. You can use, for example, a trampoline. I use a trampoline also for an example. If somebody is jumping on a trampoline, the higher you can jump up, and of course, based on gravity and your weight, and you descend and you touch the trampoline, the higher it also pushes you back up. So depending on the force you exert in that trampoline. So you could imagine this and of course begin to have an idea of what the price will do. Since that's the base, you can also use another trend line. I don't know if it suffice. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I feel that these three support ascending lines are the best right now. But then we can look at one, which is right here. Right here. Okay. This one is not in parallel with the one I drew before. But of course, you can also serve as a guide. So if the price descended to this level, you can, or you might want to actually close your trade and move on. So right now, I would like to actually place a sell. Okay, that's instant execution. If you want, you might want to do that at your own price. Or you don't have to use my price. I have done instant execution. So you do yours if you like to follow me on this trade. And of course, the stop loss for this trade I'm going to give you. That's for mine. And of course, where the stop loss could be. So it means that if you want to do yours, you might want to use this region for your stop loss, right? So just look at your chart, okay? Maybe your phone or your laptop, anyone you use, all right? And just look at your chart and use this high as your stop loss, all right? You just put your stop loss around this high, of course, you'll be fine. That's this region. It means that I wanted to participate. I don't just want you to come here, copy my trade. There's no need for that. I'm not a copier. I'm just an analyst that's giving my honest opinion as to what you will be able to do. Okay, now you can see that I've not used any indicator. But of course, if you want, I might want to, to support this assertion, I might want to go ahead and open another Euro USD chart, like so, and plot with an advanced auto trend channel, okay, to tell you that the price is back to where I feel the price, begin to descend. So if you look at what I have on the screen right now, you see that the price is back to the region where it first begin to descend. So this is a region, all right, that will most likely reject the price. So if you want to put your stop loss now, it should be above this region. Okay, that's where the price is, begin to get support to go down. That's also the resistance. That's the price. That's where the price is being resisted to go down. So I'm on a sell on Euro USD, and my take profit is going to be around my trend line. Remember, I have a trend line there. So I'm going to use the price in the region of 1.0. It's 470 as my take profit. Or when the price descends to this area, I might want to close my trade in a profit. So anytime your price descends to this area on the chart, you want to close your trade in profit and move on. Now, that's my honest opinion on Euro USD. If you have a question on it, you can post it right now. I can look at it. And of course, you can move on to the next one, the very next one. And of course, I always encourage also that you, based on what I have, that you can also, share what you want me to look at. If you have something that wants me to particularly look at, you can just mention it in the comment section. Oh, I want you to look at this, I want you to look at that. All right. I will give my honest opinion as to what the price should do, even on the chart you mentioned. All right. So I'm still waiting for one I've not seen. If I see it, I will talk about it. In the absence of that, let me just quickly pick Euro Pound and also give my honest opinion. Now, on Euro Pound funds, I will also like to click and take it to a clean template like so, and then give you an idea of what the price could do. So based on what I have here also, if I plot an ascending line, that's the trend line, I can pick these 2 points. Can you see them? Now, the first 2 points I want to pick is this point. Sorry, let me do this so that you have an idea of what I want to do. So assuming that I have this low, not assuming, it's obvious that we have a low right there. We also have a low right here, right? So, and of course, we also have a low right now that is currently forming right there. So I want to join these 3 points. How do I do that? So the best way to do that is to click and draw from the first one through the second one. And now that we're having a third one through the third one, I don't know if it will suffice. I don't think so. So it doesn't have to be, you don't have to force it. We just do it like this. That's the first one. The very first trend line that you draw, that's actually you touch those 2 parts. Then you can now drag and copy. So this second one is right here, right now, right here. So based on what I have here now, I think this price of Euro Pound, based on what I have here, there is a channel right now that the price could fall to. So it means that as it is now, even if the price is going down, like if it goes down now, it might just play around this zone and go back up. Are you getting it now? So because we can see it even at the back, like right here, you could see that the price does something like that, right? It's been around that channel. Permit me to just plug this up. So you can see that the price is playing around that channel. So we might want to use this as a sample. Can you see now? So we might want to use this as a sample. So if you are placing a buy right now on Euro Pound, your stop loss should be below this channel that I just draw. So what I want all of you to do is I'm on Euro Pound, right? I'm on hourly chart, 1 hour, H1. Draw yours. Okay, draw the same line on your laptop. Draw the same line on your phone so that you can have an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, that's my honest analysis on Euro Pound. Now, remember, I'm not the one dragging this chart. I don't have any influence on the chart. I'm just giving you a honest opinion as to what the technicals are saying. Okay, so the way I see Euro pound wants to climb up. That's the way I see it. Okay, because the price is sitting on not far away from the base. Okay, the support. Now remember, even if you jump on a trampoline, remember if your weight is too heavy, you could pierce that trampoline and it could go down. So if the weight of or the force of descent is heavy, it could break this trend line or the trend channel right now. But if the weight is not much, it is expected that the price will get around this zone and turn back to zero. So this would make me click on new order and also click on buy on Euro pound. Now you can imagine I'm buying Euro pound and I'm selling Euro USD. Okay, so Euro against, you can imagine. So that's to tell you the power of technicals. That's what the technicals are saying as to what Euro pound is looking at and what the, dollar, that's Euro USD is looking at. So I see your face, Infinix Hot 40, even though you don't have a name, but I can see your face and I can understand that you're actually enjoying yourself. So let me thank you very much, Infinix Hot 40i. What's your name? Sir, good morning. You can just type your name in the comment section. I would like to know your name. Okay, so some people have already dropped their comments. They want me to look at USDJPY or LFR 40. Okay, someone is asking, sell or buy? I don't know. I don't know the one you're talking about. There's one for sell and there's one for buy. And we have done those analysis. So just listen and follow us so that you don't ask unnecessary questions. All right. In your presence, I click on buy. Don't ask me, sell or buy. It kind of, it kind of make me think, I don't know, maybe you want me to come to your phone and help you click on sell or buy, which is not, in the best practice. It doesn't even make sense. Okay. So I'm doing something in your presence. You are seeing me placing a buy on my account, and you're still asking me sell or buy. It means you're not really following. It means maybe your mind is divided. I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking. All right. So, but whatever it is you're thinking, just take it away from your mind and follow us in spirit and the truth. Okay, so somebody says TP for Euro pound. I cannot give you because it's my trade. I cannot give you my TP. All right. So you think of the price that is okay for you to close your trade. Whenever you're in profit and you're satisfied, you can go ahead and close your trade in profit. All right. I can't give you my take profit. It's not professional of me to do that. All right. Of course, let's quickly go on to but of course, without actually sounding so biased and insensitive, if the trade gives you 10, 20 pips, why don't you close your trade? 10 pips, 20 pips, set it on your take profit, 15 pips, 12 pips, anything you want above 10 pips, you can set it on your take profit, and of course you can close your trade when it gets there. I think that's fair enough. All right, so let's quickly go to another one, which is USJPY. Okay, I'm actually going to be following what people drop right now. I'm going to go to USDJPY. Now, early this morning when I woke up, I saw USDJPY in this form. That's over my phone, even before I left home this morning. And I feel that even though USDJPY seems to want to go down, I don't want to be on the part of sellers. I would rather be on the part of buyers. Okay, that's because we have seen USDJPY very volatile to the upside. This is a monthly chart, monthly view. Okay, so the first this can only be, in recent time, if you check, USDJPY has been volatile, undulating. Okay, that means if it goes down, let me see if I can just enable or disable ray. Just want to show you something. So you can see that the price of USDJPY had been down. If I can just click this one, drag down. Can you see it? Drag up. Oh, sorry. Permit me to just delete this one. Okay. Trend line. Drag up. Can you see it? Drag down, which is normal, right? These are normal circumstances. Drag up. Of course, drag down. So we have seen it doing zigzag. But suddenly, we see USDJPY just going up one direction, like almost 90 degrees. Okay. And almost 90 degrees. Now, this is not ideal. Money. This is not ideal. This is not an ideal movement for USDJPY. And for the first time in history of this chart, this pair, we see the price at a price that has never been before. So it means that the price of USDJPY is not normal, okay, or there's an abnormality, or there's a bias towards dollar on this particular chart. So remember, when you're trading, you don't want to go against trend, right? The trend of USDJPY is up. And of course, whatever happened to Naira, okay, whereby Naira actually had issues. okay, also happens to Japanese yen. Just that you cannot compare the rate of depreciation of naira to that of yen, all right? Yen also has issues, okay, because the Bank of Japan actually, kind of like devalue their currency at recent, as recently. So, but not as much as it happened to Nigeria naira anyway. So, because of this, you want to be on the side of buyers for this one. Now, that said, you might want to kind of like, click to clear your chart and go back to daily chart or 4 hours or daily, or sorry, or 1 hour. And of course, since I'm always on, I'm a day trader, I like to always go with my 4 hours or 1 hour chart. So 1 hour is good enough to do analysis. 4 hours is also good enough. So doing this, I've already zoomed out so I can see perspective as to what the price is doing. So from what I can see here, there's a trend I can connect, right? Easy to connect. Sorry, I'm going to need to change this one to Ray so that I can just, have an opinion. It gives me an idea of what price is doing. So you can see this clean trend, all right? Now, remember, trend line don't have to be 100% accurate. It don't have to be. So, but based on what I can see here, there is a channel there, kind of like a line. So this would be the extreme point. Let's put this one at the middle. Now, based on what I have here, the price might descend to this line and move forward. It may not. Remember, you can see it here. It's obvious that when the price was coming up on this trend line, from wherever it was coming from, it got to this place and turned back in it, which means that the price might not get back to that trend line before it begins to go up. Now, if it doesn't, it's fine. It means you are fine. Of course, if you want us to also draw another line there, we can. That will be the resistance tone support. That's this one. So it will be the resistance tone support line, right? So what I mean by resistance tone support is at the point it was resisting the price. Let's look at arrow down. You can see that right here. You can also see that right here. Sorry. You can also see that right there, right? Those are resistance zones on the chart. That line constantly resisting the price. But then there was a break, right? Right here. So that break happened to also be kind of like a retest, arrow up there. So since then, it has been kind of like a resistance. Let me drag this to this level. Of course, even when it broke, this one actually broke it, and it tests the down one. So you might want to, of course, it's still respected. So it is possible that the price is descending now, you still get here, and of course, maybe around this place and still push up. So you might want to do a buy limit around this trend line. Of course, you can be changing it as time goes on. For example, now if I click on new order buy limit, you can see that. So I can begin to adjust my buy limit price, okay, until the price is getting close to where the line is, and of course, it can become a trigger. So I might want to leave my buy limit around that zone. So you might want to do your buy limit from that's lower than 154,470. This is 154,470. So your buy limit might want to be another region, such that if the price descends to it, you can just pick you in as a buyer. Now, this is a very clear, honest opinion that I have on US Japanese here. So I feel that the price might still go up if you get to that trend line, since the trend is up generally anyway. So, and of course, you can still be a buyer. And of course, if you want to use stop loss, don't forget your stop loss should be in this region, okay, because that's the lower part of the trend line. That's the trend channel I just drew for you now. Let me see if I can just reduce this. Okay, so your stop loss should be around that region. Right? So your stop loss should be around that region. So you might want to use this region as a stop loss. Anytime you place a trade, you can use all those horizontal, grains, rectangles that I just drew for you. And of course, you can just use that as a stop loss zones on the chart. All right. So that concludes my honest opinion on US Japanese yen. Buy limit from below 154,470. Of course, your take profit could be 10, 15, 20 pips. You can take 15, 20 pips. The stop loss should be below the trend channel I just drew for you. So you can draw yours, same way I just drew it now. It's nothing is difficult about trend line. Sure you draw it objectively as you can. Of course, you'll be good to go. Now, how to draw trend line on phone? You will need to, let me see if I can just enable my phone to show you that. Even though this is not a training class for that, I'm trying to see if I can give an answer to Johnson Abiodun that asked a question, how to draw a trend line on phone. So permit me, Johnson, to see if I can connect my phone to this laptop and show you something. Okay, let's give me a second. I want to see if I can connect my phone so that you can see it. Okay, everybody listen. Somebody asked an important question, which I want to pay attention to and give my honest advice and so how to, because the same way laptop users are enjoying our analysis, phone users should also enjoy it. So let me share my screen on, on phone with you guys. They should be really access. Oh, sorry. There. Share my screen. Hold on. Oh, share the application. See the screen. Well, unfortunately, the application I started to share my screen is not working. I don't know. I exit the application. Okay. So unfortunately, this user, give me a second, let me just find out who that person is again. That's Johnson Abiodun. Apologies, I couldn't share my screen from phone to this laptop. So unfortunately, you will not be able to see it. But of course, I hope that in one of our training classes online this morning, starting from 10 o'clock, we'll be able to show you how to use your phone and draw trend line on your phone. Nothing is difficult around it. So will it be right to say those zones are liquidity zones? Of course, iPhone, you are right. Those zones are actually liquidity zones that you can buy from going forward. Now, Euro JPY, strong area of demand, no deal. Somebody said no deal. Johnson Abiodun, thank you for your understanding. So kindly call out the stop loss and the entry point so that I can see the sprint on the price. Now, wisdom Van Hen. Unfortunately, it is not proper for me to call out my stop loss, okay, because I don't even use one anyway. But I give you an idea of where the stop loss should be on the screen. So just follow, and I think you should just stay with that. Permit me to just minimize this. Hold on. Um, screen sharing is paused. Zoom share. Okay. So I think all of us can see my screen now. I think so. Let me just click on stop share anyway. Okay, so I can start again. Share my screen. All right, so I think we're back online. Now, I was discussing this USDPY thing with you guys, and currently the price is sending. That's what it seems, okay? If we zoom in close to the candles, see that there are red candles coming on board. Okay, so what I just did there was to do kind of like a trap, okay, to trap the price when it get back to my trend line. Remember, these are the trend line. Okay, this is the first one to get to before you get to the three straight parallel lines below. And of course, I'm waiting there to place a buy. Now, if it gets there and the buy, it's okay. But if it gets there and go down, I already have a stop loss on those zones that I painted green below. Those three greens you are seeing below are areas of stop loss. You could use 151.660, 152, whatever. So you can use any one you want as your stop loss zones. All right. So that concludes it for USDJPY. Let me check comment section and see if I can just take AUDJPY also and crude oil, because I see somebody also mentioned crude oil there. Now for crude oil, let's really go to crude oil. I think I saw something as of yesterday night, precious metal low, indices commodity one, yes, crude oil. So of course, actually give it kind of like an idea to people where I was training last week that the oil price I expected to go forward. Now I actually expect this oil price to continue to push forward, right? So, but since the price has moved where it is now, it is not advisable to buy. It's a common sense, all right. So when the price, when you get to a boat zone, like when you get to a river bank, where you're supposed to take a boat to cross to another village. Now, if the boat that is supposed to carry people, okay, if it's already parked and was waiting for you, and as at the time you were getting close, the boat moved, and once that's moved ashore, right, that's once that moved from the, I don't know what they call it, the harbor, I don't know. That point, people normally take boats. Me, I'm in Lagos. I really take boats, so I don't know what they call it, but I know that boat has like a bus stop, just like we have a normal bus stop, okay, along your roads, across Nigeria. So if you see where boat is already moved and it's already on top of water, it is not advisable for you to join that particular boat. Okay, because you can't jump on top of water and start running, to pursue boat. It doesn't make sense. All right. So the best thing for you to do is to wait for the next boat that will come around that pick people instead of jumping on. Okay, but if it is street, if it is your normal street, Oshodi, bus stop, bus going to Mile 2, you could pursue it. It's normal. You could do that if you want to. But if you don't want to enjoy yourself, you can just wait for the next bus. Because if you pursue the bus and you hang on it, like all those conductors normally do, those are professional conductors. They know how to do it such that they will not fall down. If you try it, you might fall down and you will enjoy yourself. So I always say that when a boat already sailed, it is not advisable for you to rush and join it. So this price already moved. We wait for you to come back for you because the price will definitely come back for you. So let's quickly see when and where to come back for you to become a buy trade. Now, if I plot again, this is a buy trade, all right? This is a buy trade, no doubt about it. Okay, so if I plot a line like so, I could pick more than 1, 2, 3 points. It means that in the future, price will come back for me, all right? I can even do H4 so that you have an idea of what I'm trying to do there and extend to the back and to the back and to the back, all right? This is the line that we can work with. And of course, don't forget that we could also do something like this. We could also do something like that. Okay, it's normal, all right, for us to do something like this on the line. So you could say that these are the channels of like a fan as to support and resistance of this price. Now, that said, it means that if the price come back for this line in the future, you can buy. And of course, you can also insert some averages on the chart. Okay, I like using moving average. Oh, sorry, let me leave this one and open another oil chart. Oil chart. Okay, oil chart. Go ahead. Now let's really use these templates to have an idea of what price we do. I love using it for trend. This one confirms trend for me. So you can see that the price actually gives us an idea of when to buy around this place. We missed it anyway. So these are entry. Okay. After the close of this candle, that's the one I'm going to, let me just zoom in small. Okay, after the close of, I'm going to put an arrow at the bottom of the candle so they can see it. After the close of this candle, we should have bought. Right? That's our buy candle, or that's our buy flag. I don't know if I can just make this one bigger. Right? That's our buy flag. So we missed it. This one. So that's our buy candle. That's our information to buy. We missed it. So let's wait for the next turn. All right. Don't go ahead and click on buy now until the price has returned to the levels I just plotted on the chart. I think in the last. I'm going to just see if I can push this down. Okay, that's right here. So let's wait for the price to come back for us, plus we can buy. Okay, be patient, price will come for you. It's better you wait. Good things comes to those who wait. Okay, wait for the price to come back for any of this trend line. Draw it on your line also, draw it on your phone, and anytime price come back for it, you can place your buy. Also, for you to also understand what I'm trying to say, here is a resistance right now. If check, right? So, and of course, it's not good to buy around resistance. It's not good to be buying around resistance. It's good to actually wait until the resistance is clearly broken. Then you can go ahead and click and buy. Okay, so let's wait for the price to clearly break it. Then we can buy. Or if you come back for a support, we can buy, but not a sell. Okay, oil is not really near selling because it's actually a buy signal that I'm seeing. So I don't want to be on the part of sellers. I want to be on the part of buyers. Plus, whatever is happening in Iran, okay, whatever happened yesterday in Iran would actually, I don't know if it could affect oil price. But of course, those areas are, areas of oil or areas of conflict that can actually result in the volatility of oil price, right? So let's wait for the price to do what it wants to do. Then we can decide if we want to trade a buy for crude oil. That said, we now go to AUD JPY. Okay, let's go ahead and look for AUD JPY. AUD JPY is right there. Somebody said I should look at it. My honest opinion also on AUD JPY will be, and will not be too far from what I gave you guys on Euro, that's USD JPY. So we'll be waiting to buy this one. We'll be waiting to buy. And of course, if you're a buyer already, you wait. If you're on the trade, you don't need to close it. Of course, you can wait until another turn and then you can place a buy trade. But from what we have here, there's a double top right now. Okay, you can see that. And what double top means is that anytime the neck is broken, you can go ahead and sell. I just give you a line chart now to tell you that there's a double top right there that supports a sell, all right? But the theory of lines chart says that you need a new high and a new low. You need 3 lower highs to place a sell, right? That's the theory of line chart. Sorry, let me pick up one. The theory of line chart says that you need at least 2 lows and 3 highs before you can place a sell. So we need one more high. And it has to be lower. That's the theory. That's what the theory of line chart says. So we need for this price to do, before we can place a sell, we need for this price to do the third high lower than this first two. Okay. So if we see that, then we can sell below the last low. That's what the theory of line chart says. But based on what the candlesticks are saying for this AUD JPY, let me just go ahead and open another chart so that it can be clear. So based on what the candles are saying, they are saying that you should sell. For example, the Bollinger Band is saying so. Okay, but of course, we're not going to go with that. It's not completely clear what this one is saying because there's no like bearish engulfing around the upper channel. And of course, so we need to wait for that. And also, if we go to, let me check. If you go to the normal moving average, the price is coming back right now around support, which could be a buy. But of course, you need a bullish engulfing candle around it also before you can place a buy. So I think we should just stay off AUD/JPY until we see a clear direction as to what the price wants to do on the lower part. So let's plot a trend line that can give us an idea of what to do. I think we could just use this one. All right. We just use this one as our trend line. I think it's good enough. Only one single line like that is good enough. So if the price come back for this trend line in the future, go ahead and place a buy. It could be around that 102,630. It's possible. Your buy limit could be there. So, or you can just go ahead and do buy limit right away. It shifts it down until it's below the line you draw on the chart. So learn to draw this line, these trend lines on your chart. It will give you a lot of money, okay? Just learn to do that, all right? So let's go to, I don't know what else to look at. Looking at time also. Good morning, sir. I'm interested in using robots. Please, can you throw more light on it? Well, Yakubu. See Yakubu. Oluwarotimi Yakubu. Okay, so if you're interested in using robots, what you need to do is to click on terminal, Control T on your laptop. You do this on your laptop. You must get a laptop to do this. So you click on Control T, terminal, and then you go straight to market. Okay, market like so. When you get to market, you drag up. All of you watching, you drag up to this part, and then you click on experts. See the part I took to get here. Let me click on here. From your chart, from your laptop like this, you want to use robot. It's very easy. You click on terminal like so. When you click on terminal, it default will be under main. So you click on experts. When you click on experts, you browse through what you want. All these things you see here, they are all robots. This one is $2,600 for a license. For example, if you like Waka Waka, you can go ahead and purchase it from the author, 2,600. Okay, this one is Aura Black, whatever edition. I don't know the author, being serious, $2,000 for a license. It could be a year, it could be anything, but I think this one is $30. So you don't need to buy the one of $2,000. You can buy the one of $30. Okay. I've not tested all these ones. So I'm just giving you an example of what to and where to get it. I've not tested any of them except this one. This Waka Waka, yes, I've tested before. It didn't pass my test, so I dumped it. Uh so in fact, it even lost money for me. Be serious. Okay, so if you like it, you can just go ahead and use it. And of course, I know the reason why I lost is because I didn't actually do some things right, which is okay, but I don't want to try it again. All right. And this one looks like evil. Forex, whatever. You can just, I don't want to buy it. Even if you offer me this one for free, I will not buy it. Because even the face on the screen is looking evil. It's looking devilish. So I don't think it's something that you want to purchase. I'm just being serious. All right. So and this one looks like a onion move. And of course, it's also free. So you can go ahead and click on download. This one is free. You don't need to pay shishi. That means you don't need to pay ₦1 to buy it. But you say onion move target. I've not tested it. You can go ahead and test it out. Now, before you purchase, I always say that before you purchase, you download the demo version. All of them have a demo version. Click on this one, it tell you download demo. So you can download the demo version and test it. If it satisfies your rules, because all of them have rules of engagement, you can go ahead and purchase from the market. So that's the market where you can get through. But now, I think that's a very good start to that particular. Somebody's laughing. Who is laughing? Uche Chuku is laughing. All right. What's your moving average size? Well, Eno Abasi Udo. Wow. How is Akwa Ibom? Your name sound either Calabar or Akwa Ibom. Well, Akwa Ibom is it's fine, I guess. Okay, so what the moving average size that I have on the screen, I think I use it somewhere. Let me check. Yeah, this moving average size you see, one of them is 20 period, or sorry, 21 period. It's actually a very fantastic strategy that I've been using over the past maybe 2 years. Okay, at a point, anytime I use this, I make money. Okay, so this moving average strategy is 21 period and 50. I colored the red one 21 and I colored the 50 black. Okay, so you can use it for your benefit. And of course, if you actually know how to use this moving average, I don't know, maybe I should just do a video on this, okay, and pass across. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, this simple straight 2 lines on using on the screen is a deal breaker. All right, it's giving me a lot of money if you know how to use it. Okay, so maybe one day, especially on range, I will teach people how to use this moving average to make money. 1 hour chart, fantastic information that it gives, and of course, you can bank on it that it will not give you fake. If you do 100, I'm being serious. I'm beating my chest with 2 hands. If you use this moving average strategy, 100, if you give you 100 signals, not to boast, excuse me, you should be able to win 95 and lose 5. I'm being serious. Okay, so that's it for me. I don't want to dwell too much on it since it's not a training class for it. Now, can you take a look at gold? No, I cannot look at gold right now. That's for Infinix Hot 40, right? That's the man that was wearing glasses, right? You are not done with US. We are not done with us on AUDJPY. I actually thought I did money. I think okay. I said that on USD, oh sorry, on AUDJPY, I said buy limits ideal around this trend line. Actually plotted one trend line for you. See, on your phone, zoom in. Sorry, not zoom in, zoom out. On your phone, if you're using phone, you zoom out and then you squeeze your chart. Make it very tiny candlestick like mine. Okay, you can see if I zoom in now to see the candles more, you can see I'm seeing candles now, but I don't need this one. I need this one. I need you to do this on your phone and laptop. Now you look for this high. If you are using phone, you take a phone horizontal, that's landscape, then you'll be able to see this high. It's very easy, all right? You'll be able to see this high. Let me carry arrow down. You should be able to see this high. If you're not seeing it, you are wrong. You're able to see this high and this one. If I want to see those 2 highs, connect it with a line. Now that line you connect should be able to also connect this upper one. Oh, sorry. Let me click to use this upper arrow. You should be able to touch this. Can you see this tiny line? Okay, thin line. You should be able to touch it, and also this one. So you can see. Once you can see these 2 guides, the 2 arrow down and the 2 arrow up, you are good to go. So you can now, in the future, you can project that the price will touch the trend line in the future where you are not sure. So you now use buy limit around this 102, 110, and you'll be good to go. Okay, because that's where the price will most likely get to retest that line and go up, because this is a very simple way of identifying trend. The trend is up. You don't want to go against it. So I'm not selling this one. 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 I'm repeating it more than 100 times. I'm not selling it. Okay. That's my opinion on AUD JPY. Let me check the comment section again and look at what the people are saying. Somebody say, what about Euro USD? I think we already placed a sell on Euro USD. I already did a sell on it. So you can go ahead and sell it at any price you see it until it gets to maybe 10, 20, 30 points. You can close your trade because the trend is still up. You just want to take advantage of that. Okay, so somebody say I should do US 2000. I'll check. Maybe I'll just take down as my only thesis for today. Sir, we need a quick video from you for moving average. Please, sir. Okay, and your request is granted. I'll do a video on it and send to you. If possible today, I will appreciate it. Okay, if my time is not too busy, I'll do a video on it if I can get to studio and ask request. Send me your email, and of course I see you can just look at it. Somebody say FRA 40. Okay, so let me first of all start with, I think I already saw FRA 40 before, and I promised to look at it. So let's look at FRA 40. From what I have on the screen right now concerning FRA 40, the price is going up. So what to do? We first of all go to candlestick or even the moving average strategy and check. Okay, so this is not a sell, right? This is not a sell. Even though the moving average is suggesting a sell, this is not. Okay, I think you should be looking to buy FRA 40. Should be looking to buy. I prefer buying it. I actually prefer buying it, right? And of course, the price is just leaving the moving average. Actually prefer buying it, but the price might be challenged around this red one. Might be challenged. So I think buy is still good. I think so. I think so. Buy is still good. On the D1 front, the price is still up. Buy is still good. And I think based on what the D1 is saying, this is a continuation candle, this one. So I'm going to use an arrow to show you a spinning candle right there, which is a continuation candle. So I think this one is still a buy. So I'm going to click on new order and do a buy on it. I like it. I actually like this one. So go ahead, and if you like, you can buy. If you don't mind trading indices, you can buy FRA 40. If you have a sell on it, you might be wrong. Okay, the price gap down, I think on Friday, or was it last night? Let me check. Yesterday was 7. I think Friday was 17. So this is a Friday market. Okay, so gap down with a spinning candle close, and today open with a gap up. I think you should be buying. You should be buying FRA 40. I think so. You should be buying it. Don't sell it. I've done a buy on it. My stop loss would be below my arrow. That's the arrow I have on the screen. So you can use any price below this arrow as a stop loss. And of course, your take profit is when you are satisfied with your trade. You just close your trade and move on. All right. So let's go to the comment section again. Okay, so somebody says sell is being on profit now. Hallelujah. Congratulations to you. Please send the video to YouTube. I will try. Okay, Eleojo. Is it Eleojo your name? Grace Eleojo. Grace Eleojo. I don't know. Let me just call you Grace Peter. I've had your request. It's granted. Good morning, Mr. Olusegun. Please kindly send me your WhatsApp number. Or post your WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is simple 090. I'll just type it in the comment section and send to everyone. 09020398739. For those people that don't have it, there you have it. 09020398739. That's my WhatsApp number. And thank you very much for that person. Let me see if I can just go back and look at some of those things we have done today. AUD, USD, sorry, Euro pound, we said buy. Euro USD, we said sell. That's what we said. US JPY, we're waiting for a buy limit. Crude oil, we're also waiting for a buy limit. AUD JPY, we're waiting for a buy limit, and so on and so forth. So, okay, so thank you very much, Grace. Said I'm correct with the pronunciation. I'm a Yoruba. I think you sound either Delta or Igbo, or but with them we are all one. So I should be able to pronounce your name. If I can't pronounce your name well, is there any people that will come and pronounce it well? Okay, please, sir, I'd like you to help me with the source of news. Forex Factory. Where most people get news on inflation, Forex Factory. Monetary policy, Forex Factory. Another news, Forex Factory, like war going on. War going on is only on CNN. I'll get that one. If it is for war, you go to CNN. If it is for inflation, monetary policy, everything, forexfactory.com. Inioluwa Ebo. Inioluwa, is it Ebo or Ibo? Or Ibo. Okay. So your YouTube channel. I don't have a YouTube channel for now. I had one, I closed it. Please, I'd really like to know the source of news like that. I already gave you answer for that. I've done that. Okay, I'm looking at all the. Okay, please send the video to me too. Abraham Omode, Abraham. I don't know how to pronounce that your email. Okay, so Domi Ebo. Wow. Wait. Ebo. Domi Ebo. Inoluwa Ebo. Ebo. I would like to really know the meaning of Ebo. This is my first time of hearing it in Yoruba. Ebo. Domi. Well, okay, so just see if you can give me a call or WhatsApp and explain. Maybe you give me a voice note to explain that your name in Yoruba. Okay, the meaning of it, I would like to know because I'm a child, I'm a son of God. I love culture, so I like to know the meaning of people's name. Name is very powerful and name carry meaning. So send a video to me. I'm not sending video to anybody, all right? So I'm just gonna do a video and post it when I like to my channel. You can watch it if you like. When the channel is ready, I will let you know. Please, I just joined now. Is there any market I can place now? No, just follow us in spirit and in truth. And of course, you know the market to follow. Now, sir, I think we all need the video. Yes, of course. When I have a channel, we need it. Please send the video to WhatsApp. Okay. Enough with the video. Enough with the video. I'm not doing any video and sending it to anybody. I said I'll try and do video. I'm not saying I've done it. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Let me enable the channel to ask or answer maybe one question before we close. I think we have 5 minutes to close. So only one question, and of course, I'll close for today. So raise your hand if you'd like to ask a question. Just give me raise hand or hand raise, and then I'll enable you to ask your question right away. Just one person. Kayode Eniola, you have the floor. Kayode, what's your question? Kayode is not ready. Okay. Enioluwa, ask your question.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, good morning. Ebo?
Yeah, the name is actually Ebo Domi.
What does it mean?
It means Kendi.
What do you mean it means Kendi? Kendi.
Is actually a name from Osun State.
Wow. That's the first time I'm hearing it. Kendi is very simple. Taiwo Kendi is very simple. Twins.
Yeah.
But then, thank you very much for letting me know. So I take note of that. Oh, yeah.
The question I wanted to ask, sir. Yeah, I wanted to ask that the question on news that I asked for, I was listening to a replay from the money market review that Rally Trade holds every morning. Then I heard someone talking about one of the, I think Miss Anita. She was talking about news. So I was really eager to know where she got the news from because it was not on Forex Factory. I checked on Forex Factory. The news were not on Forex Factory. She spoke on Apple stocks and other stuff like that, on oil, news on oil and different things like that. So I was really eager to know the source of the news.
You need to know that it's not only Forex Factory that give news. There's CNN, there's Forex Factory, there's oil. If it is oil price you want, there's oilprice.com. Okay, then there is investing.com. Most likely, I don't want to say authoritatively, but I think most likely Anita got that message she gave you from investing.com. Okay, investing.com is also good. Okay, and of course, that's if you can type it down, anybody or whoever is listening to us, if you want to get more news, then go to investing.com, oilprice.com. If it is specifically for oil price, then oilprice.com. If it is general news from wherever in the world, forexfactory.com. Okay, so you can use either of any of the three. at least it's not limited to those three. There are plenty more. But if you want to limit yourself to those three, oilprice.com, investing.com, forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com is very easy. Okay, it's very easy. You can just log on to it. And of course, finally, cnn.com. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. So I think I've done that. Let me see if I can enable Dorothy. Dorothy of OJ. Oh yeah, go ahead. You'll be the last person.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Dorothy.
Please, sir, in using this Bollinger,
yes,
sell or when to buy, I don't, what is the time frame that when to enter, sell or buy?
okay,
What
I'm
time
going
frame?
to open a chart. Say, for example, let's look at crude oil. I just want to open another chart on crude oil so that you can see the way I will show you how to use it. So pay attention, finally. And everybody should pay attention to this one. She asked a question, how she can use Bollinger Band to know when to buy and when to sell. So I'm going to go straight to Bollinger Bands and zoom in. This one you can zoom in and have an idea. So anytime you have a bullish engulfing bar around the lower band, you can buy. This is Bollinger Band. There are three lines on Bollinger Band. There is upper line, there's middle line, and of course there's lower line. We actually call it upper band, middle band, and lower band. The idea is simple. The author, John Bollinger, actually designed this indicator to tell you that anytime price expand, sorry, not expand. I take that back. That price expand and contracts on the chart, and that the price will actually expand and contrast around the upper band and the lower band, because this is based on deviation. That when the price is too far from the middle band is actually a moving average. That when the price is too far from the middle band, it will go back to the middle band to go and capture it. Okay, and of course you can see that even here right now. Let me see if I can just shorten this idea so that I can give you what it means. So when the price was far from this middle band, it came back for it, right? When the price was far from this middle band, it went back for it. When the price was far from this middle band, what does it do? It went back for it. Can you see it? When the price was far from this middle band, what happened? It went back for it. Can you see it? So, and so on and so forth. So you can go back in history and check that the price always go back to or retract to, to the middle band. So you can see it, an example there. You can also see an example there. Okay, that's the idea, that there's always a contraction and expansion. Okay, and of course, volatility. It actually also measures volatility on the chart. No, so when the price is expanding so much, like in this case, expanding so large, that's a very, very big volatility in the market. You always expect that the price will go back to the middle band, right? Now, what to do and how to do it? My idea, my own way of doing it. I know that the author already said that when it entered the price, touch the upper band, like in this case, that you should be looking to sell. Okay, there are some people that will click on sell immediately, but I won't. Okay, what I would rather do is to wait for the price to give me a bullish engulfing bar around the upper band. So, for example, if I have a bearish engulfing bar here, I'll sell. If I have a bearish engulfing bar around here, I'll sell. But if there's none, I will not. But if I have a bullish engulfing bar around the lower band, I'll buy. For example, in this case, that's a bullish engulfing bar. That's a buy signal. So this one is a buy, right? That's a buy. But if you want to see the one for sell, let me see if I can see one. I think this one is good enough for a sell. So this one gives us a bearish engulfing bar for a sell. That's a sell signal. Okay. So and so on and so forth. So if you see a bearish engulfing bar, you can say that's another one there. I think so. That's a bearish engulfing bar for a sell. Okay. Bullish engulfing bar for a buy, bearish engulfing bar for a sell, bullish engulfing bar for a buy, bearish engulfing bar for a sell. So if it doesn't engulf completely, we call it partial engulfing. Some people still do that. I don't. Some people still place a buy or sell. Me, I don't. Right. So it's my own way of actually, this one is also good. It's an advanced way of doing it anyway. Okay, because it touched the lower band. It's also a buy signal, even though it happened around the middle band. It's actually a bullish engulfing bar because the price, this bar also touch the lower band. That's the band I'm going to put arrow on. Also touch the lower band. And that's what you need. You need for the price to return from the lower band. And of course, you expect a retracement. So that's the way to do it. That's where I use Bollinger Band. And of course, since I've been using it, I've never regretted using it. All right. That's another example there for a buy. Okay, so you can see that it is not all the time that I return a buy signal. This one is not a buy signal, all right? Let me put the arrow there. For me, it is not, because the bar did not engulf. While the left is not, the one on the right is actually a signal, all right? So that's how to use it to actually make money. Now, if you go ahead and check with the Bollinger Band now, currently on crude oil price. I think I'm still on oil, right? So let me zoom in and go. So right now, there is no signal, okay? You can see it's clear because there's no bearish engulfing bar yet around the upper band. So I'm not selling yet. But if it returns and close bearish engulfing bar around the upper band, I can sell. If it returns and close bullish engulfing bar around the lower band, I can buy. Use this to make money. Use this simple method to make money. Is it okay? Are you there?
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, Dorothy. So this will be a conclusion around our event for today. I appreciate all participants, and I'm hoping that you guys will all go out there and make a green piece always. So I'm wishing you a successful week. I'm wishing you all a blessed week. Thank you very much for joining us. Bye-bye.
God bless you, sir.
God bless all of us.